Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope everybody had a great Christmas and looking forward to a happy new year. We're in St. John today for a game against the Port City Sharks. The last time these two played was before Christmas, and the Scorpions won it in overtime. Declan Smith scored the overtime winner. He had a hat trick in that game. Scored the overtime winner by a real nice feed from Ben Gauvin. Two pretty evenly matched teams. Should be a good game. Players are lining up for national anthem. There you have it. Get ready to go here in a minute. In goal for the Scorpions today is Fournette. And in goal for the Sharks is Curry. Starting lineup for the Scorpions: Sam LeBlanc, Lucan Malley, Ben Gauvin, and on the blue line we have Godet and McBain. On the bench for the Scorpions, the head coach Brandon Bourgeois, and assistant today is Scott Smith. Here we go. Gregory right off the face-off, in over the line, shot, saved by Fournette, rebound, and Fournette holds on to it. Pressure early here by the Sharks. Cooling has it for the Sharks. Godet picks it up, sends that up to Malley. Puck gets sent in the corner. Malley picks it up. He gets tripped up. No call on the play. Malley has it. Malley back to Godet. Too hot for the stick. Bounces off. Over to McBain. McBain under pressure, drops the puck. Sam LeBlanc scoops in to pick it up. Shot from the point, that was going wide. Sam LeBlanc in behind the net, sends it around. Malley will pick it up in the corner. Malley up to Gauvin. Picked off by Malley's got it again, in over the line. Malley towards the net, shot saved by Curry. Malley fires that all the way around. Abel stops it at the blue line. The Sharks, Sturgeon applying pressure. Sharks still have it. They send that around. And they'll fire that out of the zone. That'll be icing call against the Sharks.
There he is.
With 18-19 to go in the first period. Both teams are flying. Face off to the left of Curry. Linesman didn't like what he saw. They'll do it again. Roussel, right off the face-off, sends that into the corner. Sturgeon in behind the net. He gets checked off the puck. Abel has it at the blue line. And Sherwood for the Sharks. Leger has it now. Tries to find Roussel. It's picked off by the Sharks. I think Tucker got away with a trip there. Here comes Sturgeon. Sturgeon in over the line. Shot that goes wide. Roussel picks it up. I guess it's skipped by Roussel. The Sharks send it all the way down. That's going to be icing. With 17:25 to go in the first period. Sharks control it off the face-off. Reed has it. Pass it in behind the net. They'll clear the zone. McBain racing for it. He backhands that across. Crow sends it right back to him. Right in front. Good save and a goal by the Sharks. Tanked in the rebound. Sharks take an early lead. Pass up to Gauvin. He deflects that into the zone. Gauvin, he checks his man. Miguel LeBlanc tried to center it. And the Sharks come up with it. Sharks send that in to the Scorpion zone. Godet back for it. Pass right in front. Good pad save by Fournette. Loose puck in front. Val checks his man in the corner. And Fournette will cover it up for the whistle. 16:03 to go in the first period. Sharks with a 1-0 lead. Sherwood for the Sharks sends that into the corner. Crow picks it up. Crow trying to slow things down. He gets that over to Sturgeon. Sturgeon backhands that up. It's kept in by the Sharks. Sharks centering pass. Puck ends up in behind the net. Crow takes a hit in the corner. Sturgeon gets that back to Crow. Crow will go for a skate with it. Still got it. And the Sharks will control it in their zone. They get it out, and it's sent right back in by Crow. And they'll go for a change. Clark has it for the Sharks. He brings it in wide. Gets the puck in deep. Good hit by Godet to knock him off the puck. Terrio gets the puck out to center ice. Sharks send it in. That hits somebody on the bench. Whistle on the play. 14:45 to go in the first period. 1-0 Sharks lead. Sharks, Gregory. Gregory with the puck. Shot saved by Fournette. Godet over to McBain. McBain fans on the pass. Thorne, good blocker saved by Fournette. Saw it all the way. Thorne has it again. Godet in behind the net. Sharks have it. Send it back to the blue line. Here's a shot that goes up over the net. And Terrio for the Scorpions. He gets checked. And that's an icing against the Scorpions with 13:51 to go in the first period. Face off to the right of Fournette. Battle for it. Abel, good stick to get the puck loose. He dodges a check. Miguel LeBlanc. Sharks have it now. Pass across. Shot. That hit something and went wide. Battle along the boards. Miguel LeBlanc has it in behind the net. He fanned on the pass. Goes to Malley. Malley, he gets checked. And the Sharks center it. Shot that gets blocked by LeBlanc. Looks like that hurt. And Ben Gauvin has it at the red line. He skates it in over the line. He gets held up. And the Sharks send it up. Goes all the way down for icing. With 11:54 to go in the first, Sharks with a 1-0 lead. Face off to the left of Curry. Sharks send that around the boards. Picked off by Sturgeon at the red line. He backhands that in. Sharks clear the zone. They skid in over the line. Crow takes the man. Sturgeon has it now. Sturgeon, he goes wide. Sturgeon dodges the check. Pass right in front. Couldn't connect. Crow hops over his stick. Now here's a 2-on-1. Gregory, pass across. Backhand. Good save by Fournette. McBain gets knocked down in the corner, and Leger comes up with the puck. He sends that up to Sturgeon. Sturgeon, he's got whistle on the play. Not sure what that was for. There's going to be a penalty to the Sharks with 11:42 to go. Scorpions are going to the power play. Pass back to Godet. Godet across to Abel. Abel with a shot. That's gloved down. Good save by Curry. Smith in to take the face-off for the Scorpions. Ref didn't like what he saw. Smith has to leave. O'Connor will step in to take the face-off. Puck skips by at the blue line. Here's a race for it. Sharks get to it. And Smith has it in his own zone. Smith backs ended to Abel. Back over to Smith. Smith going wide. Gets it in. Drops it back to Terrio. Terrio with a shot that sails up over the net. Abel gets to it at the blue line. Sends it over to Godet. Godet with a shot. Curry saw it all the way. And he'll grab that for the whistle. 10:56 to go in the first. Still a minute and 11 seconds left in the Scorpions power play. Sharks couldn't clear it. It's kept in by the Scorpions. Now it comes out of the zone. That's good penalty killing by Eatman for the Sharks. Killed off about 10 seconds there by himself. Sam LeBlanc, nifty little move. He gets that up. Here's a shot. Curry saw that. He'll glove that down. 10:18 to go in the first. 31 seconds remaining in the Scorpions power play. Crow has it at the blue line. Sends that over to Miguel LeBlanc. Miguel under pressure, passes it back to Sam LeBlanc. And it sneaks out at the blue line. Sam LeBlanc. He'll skate it in over the line. Drops that back. Crow. Pass over to Miguel LeBlanc with a shot. And Curry saw it. He'll glove that down. With 9:50 to go. There's still 8 seconds left in the power play. Terrio to take the face-off. Smith gets it back to Godet. Over to McBain. McBain fires that in. Smith picks it up. Back to Godet with a shot. Saved by Curry. Penalties over. 9:36 to go in the first. Scorpions couldn't get anything going on that power play. And the Sharks stretch pass. They're in over the line, offside. Face-off will come right back out into the neutral zone. Face-off won by Smith, and the Scorpions send it deep into the Shark zone. Picked off by Smith, back to McBain. McBain with a shot that gets blocked and goes wide. Reed has it for the Sharks. He gets checked. And here come the Sharks the other way. Clark with a shot that sails up over the net. Gaudette gets it over to McBain. Sharks pick it up, centering pass, and the Sharks score. Traffic in front of the goalie. That's what they do. Make it 2-0. Sherwood for the Sharks. They get it in over the line. Hubbard, he gets knocked down. That's going to be interference on Tucker. With 8:34 to go in the first, Sharks are going to the power play. Face off to the left of Fournette. It's won by the Sharks. Fan on the pass, Sturgeon. And the puck comes out at the blue line. Sharks will have to tag up. Good job by Sturgeon to get the puck out. Gregory for the Sharks. He sends out over to Reed. Reed in over the line. He gets hit by Roussel. Reed with a shot, saved by Fournette. And that's cleared all the way down the ice by a bow. Minute 16 to go in the Sharks power play. Gregory has it in the neutral zone. He's in over the line. And they try a shot that goes up. Loose puck in front. Gets knocked over to the side. Sharks trying to set something up here. Pass across. That doesn't make it through. Gets deflected. Sharks have it. Good job there to break that up. And Leger the other way. Leger to Malley. Malley, shot, score. Malley, shorthanded goal. On a nice deke to make it 2-1. Lucan Malley gets a shorthanded goal to bring the Scorpions within one. Sharks still on the power play for another 14 seconds. Clark in over the line. Sam LeBlanc gets it out. That'll go all the way down the ice. No icing on the play. Penalty's over. Teams are back even strength. 6:23 to go in the first period. Scorpions send it in on Curry. Curry covers it up for the whistle. 2-1 game for the Sharks. Terrio in to take the face-off for the Scorpions. Terrio gets knocked down, and the Sharks clear the zone. Thibodeau, shot, saved by Fournette. Pass gets picked off by Dunn. He sends that in behind the net. Sharks centering pass, saved by Fournette. And the Sharks score another one. Make it 3-1. 5:35 to go in the first period. Roussel has it now. He gets it in over the line, sends it in behind the net. Sharks pick it up. Good stick by Roussel. And the Sharks able to clear their zone. That's going to be icing. With 5:10 to go in the first period. Sharks with a 3-1 lead. Leger will take the face-off for the Scorpions. Sturgeon in the corner. Sharks send it around. Roussel's right there. And Hall has it for the Sharks. He backhands that into the corner. Thorne gets hit by Sturgeon at the blue line. And the Scorpions get it going the other way. Here's a break. Shot that goes wide. Shot by Roussel and Gregory now. Gregory holds up. Tries to center it. It's picked off by the Scorpions. Sam LeBlanc. Sam, he gets checked off the puck. His team's on a change. Gregory. Passes that across to Cooling. Cooling fires that towards the net. That misses everything. Malley gets it to the blue lines, kept in by the Sharks, sent in behind the Scorpions' net. Abel will get to it in the corner. The Sharks pick it off, send that in the opposite corner. Gaudette will go for it. Gaudette sends that over to Abel. Abel, long pass. That missed Gauvin. And Cooling picks it up in his zone. Gauvin takes his man to the boards. And the Sharks turn it around the other way. Clark in over the line. Clark goes wide, centering pass. That shot goes wide. Back to Sherwood. Sherwood sends that into the corner. Thibodeau tries to center it. That hits something. They send it back to the defense. They send it in. Hits Malley's stick. Sharks still with it. They send that in behind the net. Good pressure by the Sharks here late in the first period. And that pass gets picked off by Malley. He's got Smith with him. They're in over the line. Malley takes it to the net. Shot saved by Curry. And the puck gets sent to the opposite corner. Terrio in, takes his man. Gaudette up to pinch. Smith gets his pass picked off. McBain will have to retreat. McBain, he fires that up. That goes out of play. With 1:54 remaining in the first period, face-off will come back into the Scorpion zone. Sharks with a 3-1 lead. Sharks win the face-off. McBain pokes at it, tries to get it to O'Connor. McBain flips it to the blue line. O'Connor picks it up. He'll take it up the wing, fire that in. Terrio takes his man. And the Sharks get position on the puck. Too far for the forward. Godet picks it up. Over to McBain. McBain up to O'Connor. And the Sharks turn it around the other way. Picked up by Sturgeon. Sturgeon brings it in over the line. Gets it knocked off his stick. Shot by Bow. Curry saw it all the way. He'll hold on for the whistle with 47 seconds to go in the first period. Sharks leading this one 3-1. Good stick there. I think that was Sturgeon. Ricketts fires that to center. And Tucker sends it right back to the neutral zone. Cooling. Rink wide pass. That's sent in by the Sharks. Tucker has it. He sends it up to Sturgeon, who sends it in to the Shark zone. The long pass up for the Sharks. Ricketts backhands that in. They're offside. They'll have to tag up, and that'll do it for the first period. The Sharks coming out strong for this one. They take a 3-1 lead. Both teams will go back to the dressing room and talk things over, and we should have an interesting second period. All right, we're back for second period. Sharks are leading this one by a score of 3-1. Scorpions are going to try and pick it up here for the second period. Face off won by the Scorpions. Tucker has it. That pass gets blocked. Abel sends that up. Gauvin sends it in the corner for Malley. Malley, he gets checked in behind the net. And the Sharks turn it around. Sam LeBlanc, then Gauvin. Abel sends that in. Malley in behind the net, comes up with the puck, tries to get it to Sam LeBlanc, goes past him. Shot by Tucker, that goes wide. Gauvin, he drops the puck. Malley picks it up. Gauvin, it's in his skates, and the Sharks clear it. Abel has it. He sends that all the way down. That's going to be icing with 19:06 to go in the second period. 3-1. Sharks are leading this one. Face-off will come all the way down to the right of Fournette. Sharks win the face-off. They try to center it. Sturgeon picks it up. Sturgeon, he gets tripped up at the blue line. Sharks player hit the net, knocked it off moorings. Sharks, Robinson gets it into the Scorpion zone. Crow picks it up. He sends that around. Too far for Sturgeon. Here's a shot right on. Saved by Fournette. McBain has it. McBain gets it up to Roussel. Roussel to Sturgeon. Gets it knocked off his stick. And the Sharks turn it around. Stretch pass. Good job by Crow to pick it off. And Smith in on the forecheck. And the Sharks clear their zone. Sent back in by Gaudette. No icing. Theriault sends that around. O'Connor goes forward in the corner. He's got Smith with him. Smith picks it up. Smith centers it. Oh, Theriault just couldn't find the back of the net. Abel has it. Abel with a shot that hits O'Connor. Gaudette sends that in, saved by Curry. Puck gets sent around. And the Sharks turn it around. They send that in, they'll go for a change. Gaudette picks it up. Long pass. Up for oh, that one hurt. Centering pass, Sam LeBlanc. LeBlanc still with it. Couldn't get the shot away. Gaudette gets knocked down. Sorry, Gauvin. Here's a shot by Malley. Malley still with it. Loses the handle on the puck. Kept in by Tucker at the blue line. Sam LeBlanc, he backhands that in around the net. Good pressure by the Scorpions. Gauvin. Malley. Sam LeBlanc. And the Sharks control it. Crow, he keeps it in on his backhand. Here come the Sharks the other way. They get it in over the line. It's picked off by Crow. Sharks with a shot. Hits one of their own. And Tucker sends that all the way down. That's going to be icing. With 15:51 to go in the second period, Sharks holding on to the 3-1 lead. And Gregory has it now. He shot. That's saved by Fournette. Shot from the blue line. That hits Miguel LeBlanc. Gregory with it. Picked off by Godet. Sturgeon. Miguel LeBlanc. In over the line. Tried to center it back to Sturgeon. It's picked off by the Sharks. There's a tag team hit in behind the net. And the Sharks come up with it. Godet fires that right in behind the net. Roussel picks it up. Roussel gets checked. Sturgeon. Sturgeon gets knocked down. And the Sharks will clear the zone. Ricketts gets it in over the line. Gets it knocked off his stick. Godet sends that out. Sturgeon picks it up. Fans on the pass. Here's a break. Couldn't get the shot away. Penalty on the play. And the Sharks are going to a power play. Godet gets called. $14:37 to go in the second period. Tucker. The puck gets cleared all the way down. This is a short-handed attempt. And the Sharks, Thibodeau gets it in over the line. He puts on the brakes in the corner. Cross-ice pass, shot, bar down goal. Power play goal, 14:04. Sharks make it 4-1. That was a nice passing play by the Sharks. Scorpions have some work to do to get back in this game. Reed sends that in around the net. Val going after it. He gets hauled down. Puck kept in at the blue line. Pass over to Reed. Shot gets deflected. Tucker sends that all the way back to the blue line. Gauvin. It's up to Sam LeBlanc, up to Malley. Malley takes the shot, brings it right to the net, and Curry will grab that. He'll hold on for a whistle with 13:24 to go in the second. Sharks control it in their zone. Miguel LeBlanc gets to it, sends it out to the neutral zone. And Gregory sends it right in. Crow gets that over to McBain. Roussel, McBain. Sharks send that in. And Crow has it in behind his net. Crow to Miguel LeBlanc, picked off by the Sharks. Shot, saved by Fournette. And he'll hold on for the whistle. With 12:44 to go in the second period. 4-1, Sharks lead. Face off to the right of Fournette. That's won by the Sharks. Shot towards the net. Saved by Fournette. I don't think he saw it. Backhand. That goes in behind the net. Sharks get to it. Dunn. He sends that in. Battle along the boards. And Smith comes up with it. Smith. Cross ice pass. Too far for Thibodeau. That's going to be icing. With 12:10 remaining in the second period. Face off to the left of Fournette. Sam LeBlanc taking the face off for the Scorpions. Sharks in the corner. Puck gets sent in behind the net. Godet gets to it. He's tied up. Sharks come up with it. Gauvin gets his stick on it. He gets tripped up. That's going to be a power play for the Scorpions. 11:40 to go in the second period. Scorpions will go to the power play. Chance to get back into this game. Face off right down to the right of Curry. Sharks win it. Reed sends that all the way around. Sam LeBlanc keeps it in at the blue line. Miguel LeBlanc with a shot towards the net. And the Sharks clear it all the way down. Sam LeBlanc picks it up in his own zone. Under pressure. LeBlanc still with it, gets it up to Gauvin. Gauvin over the line. He'll wait for help. Drops it back to Malley. Malley to Sam LeBlanc. LeBlanc with a shot. That gets blocked. Gets over to Crow. Back to Malley. Shot. Loose puck in front. Back to Sam LeBlanc. Over to Gauvin. Gauvin in behind the net. Tried to center it to Crow. And that comes all the way back. Crow with it in his own zone. 52 seconds to go in the Scorpions power play. Long pass up to Malley. Malley with a shot that hit the post, goes wide. Curry with his glove on it. And a goal. Power play goal for the Scorpions. Curry just didn't have it covered up. And Malley gets another one. 4-2 for the Sharks. So Malley's got a shorthanded goal and a power play goal. Here come the Sharks the other way. Centers the pass. Too far for Thibodeau. And Theriault has it along the boards. Skips over his stick. Scorpions clear it. Sent right back in by the Sharks. They're in offside. They'll have to tag up. Dunn has it. Gets stolen off of his stick. Theriault tried to find Smith there. And that's going to be a tripping call against Smith. Delayed penalty. Curry's going to go to the bench. And Roussel touches it. That'll stop the clock with 9:20 to go in the second. The Sharks are going to the power play. Face-off will be down in the Scorpion zone to the right of Fournette. Sturgeon in to take the face-off for the Scorpions. Abel in a battle along the boards. Gets it to Sturgeon, and he sends that all the way down, right in on Curry. And the Sharks turn around the other way. Sharks get it in over the line. They'll look to set up. Loose puck in front. Sharks couldn't get to it. Kept in by Dunn. Gregory now. Always dangerous. Tries to center it. Hits a skate. Good job by Tucker to clear the puck. Cross-ice pass. Shot towards the net. Pad save. And the Sharks score on the rebound. Another power play goal to make it 5-2. McBain, Gauvin, Sam LeBlanc in the mix. Pass over to McBain. Gauvin has it. Good pressure by the Sharks to keep it in the Scorpion zone. Brown at the blue line, fires that through traffic. That hits something that goes wide. McBain has it in behind the net. He takes a check. And the Sharks are buzzing in the Scorpion zone. Brown again. Shot, gets deflected, saved by Fournette. Throw, gets it to McBain. McBain, he clears the zone. Tries to find Malley, too far for his stick. Icing's waved off. Malley has it in behind the net. Malley's got 3 Sharks on him. Sharks send it around. Gauvin will go after it in the corner. The bow. Sam LeBlanc sends it in the corner. And the Sharks. Here's Malley with a shot. Good save by Curry to get the whistle. 6:57 to go in the second period. Sharks with a 5-2 lead. Sharks clear the zone off the face-off. Godet back for it. He gets it up to Terrio. Terrio fanned on his pass. And the Sharks send it in the Scorpion zone. Abal, he fanned on his pass. Sharks center it. Nobody there. And it's picked up by Terrio in over the line. He gets it knocked off his stick. Smith sends it to the corner. He gets checked along the boards. And the Sharks couldn't clear the zone. Cross ice pass for Gregory. Here's a race. Abal gets position. Sends it over to Godet. Godet to Terrio. Terrio, backhand, he fans on it. Here's a centering pass. Pass across, that goes wide. Hit the side of the net, I guess. Loose puck in front. Sharks creating chaos. There's a stick save by Fournette. Might have been going wide. O'Connor has enough. He sends that all the way down for icing. They'll go for a change. 5:38 to go in the second period. The Sharks creating chaos in the Scorpion zone. Tucker banks that up along the boards, kept in by the Sharks. Thibodeau picks off the pass, gets it deep. Gauvin takes a hit. Miguel LeBlanc. And he comes up with it. Gets it up to Sturgeon. And the Sharks send it right back in. Tucker. Sturgeon fans on it. And the Sharks keep the pressure going. Miguel LeBlanc picked off by the Sharks. Pooling. Sharks send it in towards the net. Saved by Fournette. And they hacked at it after the whistle. And they're going to call the Scorpions. Tucker defending his goalie. Scorpions coaches are not happy. They're arguing that Fournette was slashed, which he was, and there's no call on that. Sharks on a power play. Kept in at the blue line. Centering pass, saved by Fournette. Shot from the point, saved by Fournette. Sharks still buzzing. Centering pass, another save by Fournette. And McBain sends that all the way down to kill some time. Minute 16 to go in the Sharks power play. Pass up to Hubbard. He skates it in over the line. Brown sends it into the corner. Too far for Hubbard. Crow gets to it. And Malley picks it up. Malley sends that out all the way down. With 42 seconds to go in the Sharks power play. Good save by Fournette. Brown has it now. He sends it across the ice. Another shot, saved by Fournette. Clark sends that rink wide. I think that's Ricketts with a shot. Saved by Fournette. Rebound. Sharks have it in behind the net. 6 seconds to go in the Sharks power play. Troll gets to it. Teams are back even strength. Good job by Sam LeBlanc. And Malley has it, one-on-one. Malley right in front, saved by Curry. Centers it. Sam LeBlanc was going to the bench. Puck came right to him. He keeps it alive. 2:21 to go in the second period. And the Sharks come back the other way. They're in over the line. And there's going to be a whistle on the play. With 2:11 to go. Godet has it in his own zone. He sends that back for McBain. McBain up to O'Connor. O'Connor gets it out, but the Sharks turn it right back around. And O'Connor sends it in. Curry out to stop it. Sharks get it to neutral zone. Terrio gets his stick on it. And the Sharks carried in over the line. Smith turns it around. And the puck goes up out of play. With 1:32 to go in the second period. Sharks with a 5-2 lead. Face-off won by the Scorpions. Abel fans on it. Gets back to it. The battle right in front of the Sharks bench. And Roussel comes up with it. Roussel in over the line. Roussel on his backhand. Loses the handle on the puck. Sharks get it to the blue lines, kept in by Crow. Crow sends it around. Roussel will go after it in behind the net. He gets tripped. That's going to be a penalty. .42 seconds to go in the second period. Scorpions are going to have a chance on the power play. Sharks will clear that all the way down the ice. Kroll will go back for it. Kroll picks it up in behind his net. Sends that up to Malley. Malley in over the line, gets it to the corner. 24 seconds to go in the period. Malley couldn't get it back. It's kept in. Crow has it now. Crow with a shot. Saved by Curry. Loose puck. And a whistle on the play. Sharks Get it to the blue lines, kept in by Crow. 6 seconds, shot, deflected, and the Sharks clear it. That'll do it for the second period. And the Sharks will carry a 3-goal lead into the third period. Okay, we're back for the third period. Scorpions are going to try and claw their way back into this one. Sharks with a 5-2 lead. Scorpions are going to start the third period on the power play for 1 minute and 18 seconds. Hopefully they can get something going here. Don't forget to check out the Team Canada playing today, the World Juniors. I think the game's at 4:30. It was a good game last night, high-scoring game. Canada took it 7-5, I believe, was the final score. The Sharks get it in over the line. Shot. Easy save by Fournette. And Godet will settle things down. Long pass up to Theriault. Theriault in over the line. Pass across to Smith. Gets it knocked off his stick. Godet back to Theriault. Theriault shot towards the net. And Curry will cover it up. With 49 seconds remaining in Scorpions power play. Face-off won by the Scorpions. Over to McBain. McBain to Godet. Godet to Smith. He's got some open ice. Smith sails that wide. And McBain had it hop over his stick. Godet, he'll go for a skate. Godet centers it. Back to Godet. Godet to Theriault. Shot. Score. Theriault on a real nice feed by Godet. Power play goal, 5-3. Little bit of life back into the Scorpions game here, I hope. Abel sends that up. Gauvin. Malley. Malley's over the line. He gets it into the corner. Malley carries it around. Battle along the boards. Sharks come up with it. And they clear the zone. Abel gets to it. He backhands that into the Shark zone. Dunn will pick it up in behind his net. Pass gets picked off. Sam LeBlanc. And the Sharks send that in. Abel will go for it. He misses it. And he sends that around to Malley. Here's the Sharks. Clark right in front. He's tied up. And they fired that towards the net. Took a funny bounce. Finds the back of the net. Lucky goal there by the Sharks. But either way, a goal is a goal. Sturgeon has it. Gets that over to Crow. Crow up to Sturgeon. McBain gets to Roussel. Sturgeon. Crow has it. He gets it up to Roussel. Roussel knocks it into the Shark zone. Miguel LeBlanc in. LeBlanc comes up with it, centers it, front. Loose puck for a second there, and the Sharks come up with it, and they'll skate it into the Scorpion zone. Ricketts couldn't get the shot away. Sturgeon, puck gets caught up in his skates, and it's sent out all the way down the ice. Icing is the call. 16:47 to go in the third period. 6-3, Sharks lead. Abel, he gets knocked down. No call. Sharks have it. Send it over to Sherwood. Shot through traffic. That gets blocked. Gauvin takes his man. Abel with a hard hit in behind the net. Abel sends that across. That'll be kept in by Sherwood. O'Connor couldn't get to it. Abel in the corner. He backhands that around to Godet. Godet tries for Theriault. Picked off by Dunn. Dunn to Cooling. And the puck gets sent all the way into the Shark zone. Scorpions are on a change, and the Sharks are in offside with 15:39 to go in the third period. The Sharks, they always have a loafer at the blue line. They like that stretch pass when the Scorpions are on a change. They've done it time and time again. Malley gets the puck right to Gauvin. Shot saved by Curry. Malley has it, shoots it, scores. Malley, hat trick for Lucan Malley. Finds the back of the net. Lucan's got a shorthanded goal, a power play goal, and an even strength goal. 6-4. Malley has it again. He gets it in over the line. Sharks send it back. Crow over to Tucker. Tucker sends that right in. That gets deflected up over the net. And the Sharks turn around. Here's a 2-on-1. Ricketts blows the tire at the blue line. Gauvin gets that over to Malley. Malley centers it. Nobody there. Net is off its moorings. 14:36 to go in the third. Scorpions within 2. And they're going to the power play. I think Gauvin got sent into the opponent's net, and that puts the Scorpions back on the power play. O'Connor has it. Smith. O'Connor And there's going to be a penalty on the play. Smith is going to get a call. That's going to do it for the Scorpions power play. With 14:12 to go. We'll have 4-on-4 hockey for 1 minute, 36 seconds. That's going to be a 4-minute penalty against the Scorpions. McBain. He backhanded it up in the air. Sharks take control. Gaudette falls on top of his guy. Sharks come up with it. It's kept in by Sherwood. To McBain. McBain. Gaudette. Gaudette in over the line with a shot on net. Curry saw it all the way. Covers it up for the whistle. 13:36 to go in the third period. It's 4-on-4 for another minute, and then the Sharks will be on the power play for 2 minutes and 24 seconds. Sturgeon. Crow has it at the line. Crow to Sturgeon. Under pressure. And Clark will get to it for the Sharks. Gregory in over the line. He's on his backhand, tries to center it. And Miguel LeBlanc is there. Gaudette gets that up for Sturgeon. It's kept in at the blue line. Sent in by the Sharks. Crow, he fans on it. 13 seconds to go in the 4-on-4. And then the Sharks will be on the power play. Gaudette lost the puck. Gregory has it in the corner, centers it. Gaudette fires that all the way down the ice. No icing on the play. The Sharks are on the power play for 2 minutes and 11 seconds. Pass too far for Dunstick. Abel, he'll get to it. He fires that around. It's kept in by the Sharks. Tried to center it. Still 12:05 to go in the third period. And Reed couldn't keep it in at the blue line. Pressure by Roussel. And the Sharks, Thibodeau gets it in over the line. Sharks are looking to set up. 1:30 remaining in the Sharks power play. Centering pass. Doesn't make it through. Sharks get to it. Dunn will backhand that in. Thibodeau with a shot. Saved by Fournette. Rebound. Sharks circle around. Centering pass. Sent to the blue lines. Kept in. Pass over to Dunn with a shot. That goes up over the net. Roussel gets to it. Sends it all the way down the ice with 1 minute remaining in the Sharks power play. 11:07 to go in the third period. Sharks get it in over the line. Good penalty killing by Crow. Tie up his man. Crow still on it. "19 seconds to go in the Sharks power play. Puck kept in by Eatman. And here come the Scorpions the other way. Sam LeBlanc in over the line with a shot. That gets blocked. Gauvin going after it. Sam picks it up. LeBlanc shot saved by Curry. Penalties over. Teams are back even strength. 10 minutes to go in the third period. Raphael has it. He gets it taken off his stick. Picks it up again. Gauvin. He sends it in. Smith gets interfered with. That's going to be a penalty. Smith would have been in on alone, all alone on the goalie. That's going to send the Scorpions to the power play for 2 minutes or less. With 9:45 to go in the third period. That puck gets sent up over the boards. Theriault to take the face off. Godet keeps it alive. Bell with a shot, score! From the blue line. Power play goal. 6-5. We get ourselves a 1-goal game. 9:34 to go in the third period. On a goal by Raphael Lebel. Theriault in the corner. Lebel sends that right back in. Icing is the call with 9:18 to go in the third. Sturgeon gets it taken off his stick. Sherwood sends that in around the net. McBain, he takes a hit. McBain fans on it. Sharks have it in the corner. They send it back to the blue line. Send it all the way around. That was a hand pass that wasn't called. Sturgeon gets it up the boards to Crow. There's a good hit right in front of the Scorpions bench by Roussel. Sturgeon, he's tied up. Breaks free, sends it up to Malley. Malley's got Sam LeBlanc with him. Malley takes it deep in the corner. LeBlanc, nifty little move. LeBlanc has it now. Malley goes to the front of the net. Gauvin was right there. Couldn't get his stick on it. And Abel gets to it. Tucker sends that all the way down the ice. That's going to be icing. With 7:30 to go in the third period. 1-goal game. McBain has it. He gets that up around the boards. Kept in by the Sharks. Kept in at the blue line. McBain gets it up to Theriault. Theriault tries to find O'Connor. O'Connor in behind the net. He gets hit. Theriault shoots it towards the net. That hits Clark and goes wide. Smith gets to it. Back to Theriault. Theriault shoots it towards the net. And the Sharks will ice that all the way down for a whistle with 6:48 to go in the third. Scorpions are within one. Looking to tie things up, maybe force an overtime. Tucker sends that in, but they're offside. They'll have to tag up. And the Sharks get that deep into the Scorpion zone. Tucker takes his man, pins him against the boards. Sharks centering pass. Cleared by Miguel LeBlanc. Right to the blue line, kept in by Cooling. Dunn has it with a shot, saved by Fournette. With 6:11 to go in the third. (6-5) Sharks lead. Abel will pick it up in behind his net. Pass it up, tries for Malley, too far for his stick. That's going to be icing. Face-off will come all the way back down into the Scorpion zone. Face-off won by the Sharks. Loose puck in front. And Sam LeBlanc gets to it. Flips that up for Gauvin. Too far for him. Abel sends that right in. That'll go right in on Curry. Abel sends it in behind the net. Good job by Gauvin to keep that alive. And the Sharks will clear it. Gregory sends that into the Scorpion zone. Abel back for it. He finds Theriault. Theriault up to Malley. Malley under pressure. Steal by the Sharks. Right in front of Fournette. Sharks come up with it. Centering pass. Too far for them. Goes all the way down with 4:50 to go in the third. Theriault in on the forecheck. Sharks come up with it. And Smith sends that right back in. There's a long pass for Eatman. Too far for him. Scorpions will clear it. And Crow, he skates it in over the line. Crow centers it, saved by Curry. O'Connor, he'll send that back in behind the net. Tucker shoots towards the net. That gets blocked. And the Sharks will clear it. Icing's waved off. Tucker back for it. He sends that around. Too far for Roussel. LeBlanc over the line. Here's a shot. right on Curry. Sturgeon has it. Sturgeon comes up with it. Sturgeon still with it. Tried for Miguel LeBlanc there. He was wide open. Couldn't get it to him. And the Sharks will clear the zone. Tucker gets that up to Sturgeon. Sturgeon gets knocked off the puck. And the Sharks, Clark comes up with it. In over the line. The shot, that goes wide. 2:36 to go in the third period. And LeBlanc sends that all the way in to the Shark zone. They'll go for a change. Sam LeBlanc. Good pressure by Sam. The Sharks get it in over the line. McBain up to Gauvin. Gauvin, Sam LeBlanc. Sam cuts in, kept in by Gaudette, and the Sharks turn it around the other way. Dunn has it for the Sharks. 1:52 to go in the third period. Malley steals it. Shot, that doesn't make it through. And the Sharks get it out. Gaudette knocks it down. And that's a hand pass. With 1:38 to go in the third period. In a one-goal game. Scorpions are looking to force overtime. Last weekend they came from behind to force overtime and they won it in overtime. Tro has it. Tro up to Terrio. Terrio, he skates it in through the neutral zone, in over the line, and Smith was in offside with 1:25 to go in the third. Sharks control it. Scorpions are trying to pull the goalie and can't. No icing on the play. 1:13 to go. Crow gets that up. And O'Connor gets it deep. Fournette's on the bench. Scorpions have the extra attacker. Open net. Here's a shot by the Sharks. Goes wide. That's going to be icing. With 52 seconds to go in the third. Face-off will be down to the right of Curry. Timeout called by the Scorpions. There's 52.7 seconds up on the board. 6-5, Sharks lead. Scorpions have the extra attacker on. Face-off will be to the right of Curry. Scorpions, of course, are looking to win the face-off. Try and tie things up to force an overtime. Sharks send that all the way around. Smith couldn't keep it in. Sharks send that in. That's going to be icing with 35.2 seconds to go. Terrio take the face off for the Scorpions. Malley with a shot that goes wide. Lebel shoots towards the net. Malley comes up with it, back to Crow. Crow to Malley, over to Crow. Loose puck. Lebel, he gets hit. The Sharks try and clear it, can't, and finally Deuce. Malley has it. And the Sharks clear it. Shot towards the net, and that'll do it. The Sharks win. I don't know why they didn't blow the whistle there when he had it in his glove. There was still time left on the clock. Scorpions coach is arguing that should still be time on the clock, but the ref's not hearing it. So they're going to end the game. Sharks win it 6-5 in a hard-fought battle. Two good teams. Our next game is tomorrow, 150 versus the Phantoms. We'll see you there.